Question 1. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop completely before the line. C. Slow down and check traffic. D. Yield to traffic from the left. Answers is B. Stop completely before the line. This sign indicates a mandatory stop. You must stop completely before the stop line, or if there is no line, before the intersection, and ensure the way is clear before proceeding. Question 2. What does this road sign indicate? A. No U-turn allowed. B. One-way street ahead. C. Entry prohibited for all vehicles. D. No entry for goods vehicles. Answers is C. Entry prohibited for all vehicles. This sign, commonly known as a do not enter sign, prohibits all vehicles from entering the road or area beyond the sign. It is often seen at the exit of a one-way street. Question 3. What should you do when approaching a roundabout in the A. Signal right and enter. B. Give way to traffic from left. C. Always stop before entering. D. Accelerate to join flow. Answers is B. Give way to traffic from left. When approaching a roundabout, you must give way to traffic already circulating within the roundabout, which typically comes from your left. Indicate your intentions with signals. Question 4. Which of the following is considered a defensive driving practice? A. Driving close to the car ahead. B. Anticipating hazards and reacting safely. C. Ignoring minor road signs. D. Driving faster than the limit. Answers is B. Anticipating hazards and reacting safely. Defensive driving involves anticipating potential hazards and taking proactive measures to avoid accidents, such as maintaining a safe following distance, checking mirrors regularly, and being aware of surroundings. Question 5. What does this road sign indicate? A. No pedestrians allowed. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Children crossing point. D. Pedestrian zone begins. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should slow down, be prepared to stop, and look out for pedestrians attempting to cross the road. Question 6. What is the primary purpose of this sign? A. No heavy vehicles allowed. B. Overtaking is prohibited. C. Speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is B. Overtaking is prohibited. This prohibitory sign indicates that overtaking other vehicles is not permitted from this point onwards. This is usually implemented where visibility is limited or the road conditions are unsafe for overtaking. Question 7. What does this road sign signify? A. No parking zone. B. Stopping is prohibited. C. Emergency stopping lane. D. Loading zone only. Answers is B. Stopping is prohibited. The no stopping sign means you cannot stop your vehicle in that area for any reason, even briefly, except in specific emergency situations. It is more restrictive than no parking. Question 8. When must you use your vehicle's headlights in the A. Only during heavy rain. B. From sunset to sunrise. C. When driving on highways. D. Only when visibility is poor.
Answers is C, one-way road. This information sign indicates that the road ahead is a one-way road. All vehicles must travel in the direction by the arrow, and no opposing traffic is expected. Question 10. What should drivers expect when they see this sign? A new road opening. B, road works ahead. C, detour required. D, road is closed. Answers is B, road works ahead.
This warning sign indicates that there are road works ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed, be extra vigilant for workers, equipment, and potential lane closures, and follow any temporary instructions. Question 11. What is the recommended action upon seeing this warning sign? A, prepare for a steep climb. B, engage a lower gear for descent. C, increase speed to maintain momentum. D, brake sharply at the start. Answers is B, engage a lower gear for descent. This warning sign indicates a steep descent ahead. Drivers should engage a lower gear to use engine braking, reducing reliance on the foot brake and preventing overheating, especially in heavier vehicles. Question 12. What should you do if you encounter a dust storm while driving in the A, slow down and turn on low beam lights. B, stop immediately on the carriageway. C, turn on high beam headlights. D, speed up to get through it quickly. Answers is A, slow down and turn on low beam lights. During a dust storm, visibility is severely. You should slow down, turn on your low beam headlights, not high beam, which can reflect dust and worsen visibility, and consider pulling over to a safe area if visibility becomes too poor to proceed. Question 13. What does this sign compel drivers to do? A, stop and check traffic. B, give way to cross traffic. C, proceed with caution. D, priority over oncoming traffic. Answers is B, give way to cross traffic. This priority sign means give way. You must yield to traffic on the intersecting road or road you are joining, allowing them to pass before you proceed, without necessarily stopping if the way is clear. Question 14. What does this mandatory sign require? A, turn left only. B, proceed straight ahead only. C, turn right or go straight. D, no U-turn allowed. Answers is B, proceed straight ahead only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must proceed straight ahead and are not permitted to turn left or right from this point. It is often used to guide traffic flow. Question 15. What is the meaning of this road sign? A, minimum speed 50 kilometers per hour. B, maximum speed 50 kilometers per hour. C, recommended speed 50 kilometers per hour. D, end of speed limit. Answers is B, maximum speed 50. This prohibitory sign indicates the maximum speed limit for the road ahead is 50 kilometers per hour. Drivers must not exceed this speed for safety and legal compliance. Question 16. How should you park your vehicle in an area marked with this sign? A, perpendicular to the curb. B, parallel to the carriageway. C, partially on the pavement. D, angle parking only. Answers is B, parallel to the carriageway. This supplementary plate indicates the permitted method of parking. The symbol shows that vehicles must be parked parallel to the edge of the carriageway roadside. Question 17. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Road is under construction. B. Uneven road surface. C. Slippery road ahead. D. Loose gravel on road. Answers is C. Slippery road ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to a slippery road surface ahead, which could be due to rain, oil, or other factors. Drivers should reduce speed and avoid sudden braking or steering. Question 18. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a highway in the A. Move to the hard shoulder. B. Stay in the middle of the road. C. Exit the vehicle immediately. D. Try to fix it quickly on the spot. Answers is A. Move to the hard shoulder. If your vehicle breaks down on a highway, you should safely move it to the hard shoulder or emergency lane, turn on your hazard lights, and place a warning triangle behind the vehicle if safe to do so. Call for assistance. Question 19. What does this sign mean for drivers of commercial vehicles? A. No entry for all vehicles. B. Parking for goods vehicles. C. No entry for goods vehicles. D. Weight limit for trucks. Answers is C. No entry for goods vehicles. This prohibitory sign indicates that goods vehicles, trucks, or commercial vehicles designed for carrying cargo are not permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign. Question 20. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Speed up to clear the area. B. Reduce speed and be vigilant. C. Only applies during school hours. D. Sound horn to warn children. Answers is B. Reduce speed and be vigilant. This warning sign indicates that children may be present in the area, typically near schools or playgrounds. Drivers must reduce speed, be extremely vigilant, and be prepared to stop suddenly. Question 21. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Turn left only. B. Turn right only. C. Proceed straight or turn right. D. No right turn. Answers is B. Turn right only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must turn right at the upcoming intersection or junction. No other directions of travel, straight or left, are permitted from this lane or point. Question 22. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road is under repair. B. Uneven road surface. C. Speed humps ahead. D. Slippery road section. Answers is B. Uneven road surface. This warning sign indicates that there is an uneven road surface ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed to avoid damage to their vehicle, loss of control, or discomfort to passengers. Question 23. When is it permissible to use the hard shoulder on a highway? A. To overtake slow vehicles. B. For or breakdowns. C. When there is heavy traffic. D. To make a phone call. Answers is B. For breakdowns. The hard shoulder is strictly for emergency use only, such as vehicle breakdowns, medical, or when directed by traffic police. Using it for any other reason is illegal and dangerous. Question 24. What does this sign indicate? A. No left turn. B. No U-turn allowed. C. One-way street. D. End of U-turn lane. Answers is B. No U-turn allowed. This prohibitory sign indicates that making a U-turn is forbidden at this location. Drivers must continue in their current direction or choose an alternative route. Question 25. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Accelerate before the lights. B. Prepare to stop at traffic lights. C. Ignore if green light is visible. D. Only applies to heavy vehicles. Answers is B. Prepare to stop at traffic lights. This warning sign alerts drivers that there are traffic lights ahead. Drivers should slow down, be prepared to stop, and observe the light signals carefully. Question 26. What does this road sign signify? A. Recommended speed by lane. B. Of movement in lanes. C. Lane for slow-moving traffic. D. End of multiple lanes. Answers is B. Of movement in lanes. Answers is B. Hold steering firmly and ease off gas. In case of a tire blowout, hold the steering wheel firmly to maintain control, ease off the accelerator gradually, and avoid sudden braking. Guide the vehicle to a safe stop at the side of the road. Question 28. What does this sign typically indicate? A. Pass obstacle on the left. B. Pass obstacle on the right. C. Road block ahead. D. Right turn only. Answers is B. Pass obstacle on the right. This mandatory sign indicates that drivers must pass an obstacle, such as a road island or temporary barrier, only on the right side. It directs traffic flow around impediments. Question 29. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Increase speed. B. Reduce speed for a hump. C. Prepare for a steep incline. D. Watch for potholes. Answers is B. Reduce speed for a hump. This warning sign indicates a hump or speed bump ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed to avoid damage to their vehicle or discomfort to occupants when driving over it. Question 30. What is the meaning of this road sign? A. No stopping at any time. B. No parking allowed. C. Loading zone only. D. Paid parking area. Answers is B. No parking allowed. This prohibitory sign indicates that parking is not allowed in the area. You may stop briefly to pick up or drop off passengers, but you cannot leave your vehicle unattended. Question 31. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. No cyclists allowed. B. Mandatory cycle track. C. Cyclists crossing point. D. Bike rental available. Answers is B. Mandatory cycle track. This mandatory sign indicates a cycle track. Cyclists must use this track where it is available, and motorized vehicles are generally prohibited from entering it. Question 32. What is the safest way to change lanes on a multi-lane road? A. Signal and change quickly. B. Check mirrors, signal, blind spot, then change. C. Change lanes only when no cars are visible. D. Slightly accelerate while changing lanes. Answers is B. Check mirrors, signal blind spot, then chain. The safest method for changing lanes involves checking your mirrors, signaling your intention, checking your blind spot by looking over your shoulder, and then smoothly moving into the next lane when it is safe to do so. Question 33. What does this sign indicate about the junction ahead? A. Major road intersection. B. Junction with a minor road. C. Roundabout ahead. D. No entry to minor road. Answers is B. Junction with a minor road. This warning sign indicates that there is a junction ahead where a minor road intersects with the main road you are on. Drivers should be aware of potential merging or crossing traffic. Question 34. What should you do when you see this warning sign? A. Increase speed. B. Reduce speed, loose gravel. C. Prepare for a bump. D. Road is slippery. Answers is B. Reduce speed, loose gravel. This warning sign indicates that there is loose gravel or stone materials on the road. Drivers should reduce their speed to avoid skidding, losing control, or kicking up stones that could damage other vehicles. Question 35. What does this sign mean for drivers of passenger cars? A. No entry for cars. B. Road for passenger cars only. C. Parking for passenger cars. D. Minimum speed for cars. Answers is B. Road for passenger cars only. This mandatory sign indicates a road or lane that is specifically for passenger cars. Other types of vehicles, such as goods vehicles or motorcycles, may be prohibited. Question 36. What does this road sign indicate? A. Right turn only. B. No right turn. C. U-turn allowed. D. Yield to right. Answers is B. No right turn. This prohibitory sign indicates that turning right is forbidden at the upcoming intersection. Drivers must choose an alternative direction of travel, such as straight or left, if permitted. Question 37. What should you do if your vehicle starts to aquaplane? A. Ease off accelerator and steer straight. B. Brake hard and sharply. C. Accelerate to regain traction. D. Turn steering wheel left and right. Answers is A. Ease off accelerator and steer straight. If your vehicle aquaplanes, ease off the accelerator, keep the steering wheel straight, and avoid braking or sudden movements. Let the car slow down until the tires regain contact with the road. Question 38. What does this sign indicate about the road? A. Road widening ahead. B. Road narrows from both sides. C. End of multiple lanes. D. Construction zone ahead. Answers is B. Road narrows from both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead will narrow from both sides. Drivers should be prepared for lane width and potentially adjust their position or speed. Question 39. What does this priority sign mean? A. End of priority road. B. You are on a priority road. C. Give way to all traffic. D. Stop ahead. Answers is B. You are on a priority road. This priority sign indicates that you are currently on a priority road, meaning you have the right of way over traffic entering from minor roads or intersections without specific priority signs. Question 40. What is the significance of this sign? A. Start of a major highway. B. Start of a motorway expressway. C. Road for fast vehicles. D. Toll road ahead. Answers is B. Start of a motorway expressway. This information sign indicates the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Motorways typically have higher speed limits, no pedestrian or slow-moving traffic, and controlled access points. Question 41. What does this sign warn about? A. Landslide area. B. Falling rocks from the left. C. Steep cliff ahead. D. Rough terrain. Answers is B. Falling rocks from the left. This warning sign alerts drivers to an area where there is a risk of falling rocks from the adjacent terrain, specifically from the left side of the road. Exercise caution and look for debris. Question 42. What is the importance of a blind spot check before changing lanes? A. To see vehicles not visible in mirrors. B. To check for speed cameras. C. To ensure lane markings are clear. D. To adjust your seat position. Answers is A. To see vehicles not visible in mirrors. A blind spot check, a quick glance over your shoulder, is crucial before changing lanes because your mirrors cannot show all vehicles, especially motorcycles or smaller cars, that may be alongside you in your blind spot. Question 43. What does this sign prohibit? A. No bicycles allowed. B. No scooters allowed. C. No motorcycles allowed. D. No motor vehicles. Answers is C. No motorcycles allowed. This prohibitory sign indicates that motorcycles are not permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign. It restricts access specifically for motor vehicles. Question 44. What action should drivers take when they see this sign? A. Honk to scare animals. B. Be alert for wild animals. C. Only applies to domestic animals. D. Speed up to pass quickly. Answers is B. Be alert for wild animals. This warning sign indicates that wild animals may be crossing the road. Drivers should reduce speed, be extra vigilant, especially during dawn and dusk, and be prepared to stop if animals appear. Question 45. What does this sign mean for upcoming traffic? A. Give way to oncoming traffic. B. You have priority over oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is B. You have priority over oncoming traffic. This priority sign means you have priority over any oncoming traffic in a narrow section of the road. Oncoming vehicles must give way to you. Question 46. What does this sign indicate about the road surface? A. Slippery road. B. Or bad road. C. Speed humps. D. Loose gravel. Answers is B. Or bad road. This warning sign indicates the presence of potholes or a generally rough, damaged road surface. Drivers should reduce speed and proceed with caution to avoid damage or loss of control. Question 47. When is it mandatory to use your vehicle's turn signals? A. Only when other cars are visible. B. Before changing lanes or turning. C. When driving in unfamiliar areas. D. Only at night or in bad weather. Answers is B. Before changing lanes or turning. It is mandatory to use your turn signals indicators every time you intend to change lanes, turn, merge, or exit a roundabout, to communicate your intentions to other road users well in advance. Question 48. What does this sign indicate about the pedestrian crossing? A. Standard crossing. B. Diagonal pedestrian crossing. C. Underground crossing. D. Overground crossing. Answers is B. Diagonal pedestrian crossing. This information sign indicates a diagonal pedestrian crossing, where pedestrians can cross the intersection in any direction, including diagonally. Drivers should be especially alert. Question 49. What does this sign indicate for drivers with trailers? A. Trailer parking only. B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. C. Trailer lane ahead. D. Trailer service area. Answers is B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. This prohibitory sign means that vehicles towing a trailer are not permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign. It is designed to prevent long or heavy vehicles from certain routes. Question 50. What is the best way to handle an aggressive driver? A. Avoid eye contact and let them pass. B. Honk your horn repeatedly. C. Match their speed and behavior. D. Gesture to show your displeasure. Answers is A. Avoid eye contact and let them pass. To ensure your safety and avoid escalating the situation, it's best to avoid eye contact, remain calm, and allow the aggressive driver to pass. Do not engage in retaliatory actions.